If you have to fight someone in boxing and you are told that this is your time of training, you have to train yourself. You have to prepare yourself for the fight, for the big day, for the big fight. When you will fight the opponent, you have to fight him. The opponent will be in front of you. And now you're placed in a boxing ring, and in that you're just punching a punching bag. The punching bag will not hit you. You don't have an opponent. You do not have an opponent. You're punching a punching bag. And then you still don't have the stamina to stand for 12 rounds. And then you claim that I will fight my opponent. When the opponent is in front of me, when he's attacking back, when he's punching back, and I will win in the fight. Is that possible? It's impossible. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, "Mehroom hai wo shakhs jise Ramazan mila, aur phir bhi maghfirat na mili." Jab Ramazan mein na mili to phir kab milegi? Deprived is the person who was blessed with the month of Ramadan, but he did not gain forgiveness. If he did not gain forgiveness in the month of Ramadan, then when will he gain forgiveness? Meaning, it's just you and your nafs. It's just you and your nafs. Your nafs ھمارا, your evil nafs. And treat that to be your stamina. You're in the ring and you're punching a punching bag. And you're constantly punching and you cannot stand there for 12 rounds. And then you have hope and yaqeen and you're boasting about it. I will fight my enemy, my opponent. You have no enemy. You have no opponent. And you can't stand in the ring. You're so weak. When you will fight the opponent, will you be successful? No. In the same way, in the month of Ramadan, Satan is locked up. We do not have an opponent. It's just you and your nafs. And you're still looking at haram. You're still listening to haram. You're still backbiting. You're still watching movies. You're still committing haram. And then you say, oh no, when time comes I will make tawbah. No, this was the best time for you to make tawbah. This was the best time of training and preparing yourself. And if you did not attain salvation in this month, then the Prophet ﷺ said, you will never gain salvation. You will never be forgiven. This is the time for you to look at yourself. Allah says in the Quran, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? To look at your state. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? What is the state of mine? Where do I stand in the eyes of Allah? Where is my heart in the court of Allah Jalla wa Ala? Where is my heart? Where am I going? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? Where am I going as an individual, as a family, as a community, as a society? What is my goal? What is my destination? What am I heading towards? Where am I going? Hellfire or Jannah? The wrath of Allah or the rahmah of Allah? This is the time, this is why, this is the time of training. You look at your state in the month of Ramadan. This is why I say it is the month of tazkiyah. It is the month of muhasabah. Man sama Ramadana imanan wa ihtisaban ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbihi. That's what the Prophet ﷺ said. Whoever fasts in the month of Ramadan with iman and ihtisab, I will talk about this, with ihtisab, you do complete muhasabah. You look at your state. If I was to die now, where will I go? When Satan is locked up and I still cannot stop myself from committing harams, when my opponent will be in front of me, how will I win the battle? Is it possible? Is it possible? فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? You look at yourself, you look at your state, and then when you look at your state and when you sincerely look at your state without arrogance, you will say to yourself, man, you're in a serious problem, you have issues, you have major problems. I have serious issues. There's so much filth in my heart. There's so much dirt in my heart. If I die in this state, I will go to hellfire. This is what Ramadan is all about. Man sama Ramadana imanan wa ihtisaban ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbihi. With iman and with ihtisab. With ihtisab. You have no chance if you can't attain it in the month of Ramadan.